and welcome to the ScreenShot, the show where we have raw and unfiltered conversations about issues that we face as young people. In this special edition of the show, I am joined by three lovely ladies here today. It's going to be an interesting show. I can't wait to hear every single thing that these young ladies have to say because we've been talking behind the scenes and I know they've got interesting things to talk about. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
So I'd like you guys to first introduce yourselves. We'll start from you. Just tell everyone at home who you are, what you do.
Hi guys, my name is Sibongile. I am 20 and at the moment I'm doing an internship at SITE and I'm studying journalism and media.
Hi, Sbo.
Hi.
Hi guys, my name is Nicole. I'm also doing journalism at SITE only.
Okay.
Hello beautiful people, my name is Lindiwe Lazi. I am 20 years old. Well, I do a lot of things, but I'll try to summarize it. I'm a radio, theatre and film actress. I'm a child leader. I'm an advocate at Amplifying Girls' Voices and also an intern here at SITE Youth Network. That's me.
So she's got a bigger CV than mine.
Intimidating.
So I asked these ladies to join me here today because in light of it being Youth Month, I think Sfunugu Kuluma a bit more about, I'm a youth of our country. Mm-hmm. You guys you're supposed to make up the backbone of the country. So we want to discuss a few things about that. So my first question to you guys would be, what person do you look up to? It can be a young person, it can be an older person, but who do you look up to?
Okay.
We'll start with you. We'll be starting from the side.
That's okay.
It's fine. Okay, so one person who inspires me a lot is a singer-songwriter. I think he's a hip-hop artist, Holy 10.
Okay.
Like, I started listening to his music when I think a few years back. And honestly, I think he inspires a lot of young people. He sings about a lot of things, drugs, unemployment, when you're facing challenges at school, you don't know how to face your parents. He just touches on all those things and that makes me look up to him a lot.
Okay, Nicole.
The person who inspires me, his name is called Manifest. I can't recall his surname, but Manifest works under the program called Join Hands Welfare. So Manifest, the reason why he inspires me is that he's actually focusing on a girl child.
Okay.
Manifest, he gives them gifts, such as toiletries. He also gives them an opportunity to teach other girls about how do I put it, difficulties we come across as girls. So Manifest is mine.
Okay, I'll look him up. Inspiration. Like,
he's a representative of the Joint Hands Welfare.
Oh, okay. So we can find him on social media and stuff.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, as for me, it's Tusombedu and my assistant parish priest, Father Mashik Maliki, he's Polish. So let me start with Tusombedu. The reason why she inspires me is because she's so hardworking. Despite her background, despite her losing her parents, she's moving, she's a definition of imbogodo. And I love the way she's so talented. I'm an actress and I look up to her because she's one of the biggest actresses here in Africa and she has made it. And she had a lead role at this film, Woman King.
Oh, Woman
King, yes.
Yeah.
And Gatesa Simbona kuma big screens, kuma big red carpets and so on. And she's a motivation to all young ladies there. Despite your background, you can still do it. You can still be big, And then as for my assistant parish priest, I don't know how to put it, but he's a definition of you can still do it anyway. He's from Poland, but he has a studio here, and he helps young people. Young people go there, they do their music, right? And he inspires a lot of people, not only me, but the youth from my parish, because he's also an artist, number one, and he gives spiritual advices, art advices, and so on, real life issues, and he's so supportive of us, the youth. We get so much support from him. And it's so amazing because it's so rare to find such people, especially people from the outside continent.
Okay, great answers, everyone. So the reason why I asked this question of who inspires you, so we wanted to know which young people inspire you. I wanted to see if you guys think that you guys are represented out there as the voices of the youth. You're supposed to be the voices of the youth, your future. Do you think there are many people like those that you mentioned that are out there advocating for youth? You talked about him speaking about drugs, speaking about going through stuff. Do you think there are a lot of people out there who stand for the youth, for you guys?
Well, no, not really. I believe that the moment someone wants to stand up and talk about something in our country, they face a lot of controversy. And people start digging up issues from the past, or they start creating things about that person. So yeah, in as much as people are trying to stand up for the youth and be the voice of the voiceless, whatnot, we still have a lot of obstacles between them and doing that.
Okay, anyone else have something else to add?
Okay, so I personally think that we are given a chance as youth because most of youth they are active on different social media platforms, and in those platforms, for example, there's this platform. It's called Be Inspired.
Okay.
So the founder of this platform is Tafatswa Muviriro, a boy from Bas, like Blair Adventist school. Yeah. So he gives everyone an opportunity to talk about what they come across in life as a youth person. He allows opinions from different people, and then they are, where I come from, they are youth-led organizations. So they call our youth from different wards. Then they allow them to talk, just talking. So I feel like we are given an opportunity to.
But do you guys feel like you take the opportunity, or you lay back and relax?
No, we don't.
Some of us.
We don't.
Please expand.
Okay, Mina, I think we are given those opportunities, but indlela ama opportunities abuya ngakhona yindlela ngenye yezindlela eyenza ukuthi i-turn out ibe low. For example, let's say the MP and the councillor babuye bethi kufunakala ama-youth e-hall ukuthi bebe bezokhuluma ama-issues a-youth, ama-youth quarters, ama-youth centers, sizokhuluma izinto ezili-affectayo, unemployment and so on. Sibalutshwane esihambayo. You'll be surprised to see which one there are only 12 youths, but the majority ngabantu abadala. Right. And then at the end of the day, abantwana sebekhala ama-youth sesikhala sithi anything for us without her is not for us. Yet we were called, but we never came through. So I think yes, we are given opportunities, but indlela ama-opportunities abuya ngayo yiyo indlela eyenza ama-youth angana abuyele emuva. Because nowadays abanye they prefer ukuthi ngcono ngibe ngisendlini ngibe ngibhizi on my gadget than for me to go e-hall. Right, because our views like they've been always been suppressed by the community. So that mentality says ukuthi ama-youth ngaze kuthiwa kule anything in the community asilele emuva because of those things. And then yes, we are also given those opportunities. The organizations, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to mention them. For example, there is an organization called Yellow World. The director is called Pride Lamini. Right, so the organization focuses on young people, right? Via AMR views of young people, isn't just affect young people through films, through drawing via paints, through singing, through incidents cool. But the thing is, we are so lazy. But in my youth, but which one abaphumayo? Bethi bafuna ukuthi sikhulume about it. But we are something out to my youth that. We start complaining. I see Koloki if only here, but yet we're given an opportunity, but we don't come.
I think it's a generational thing, even for my generation. You guys are Gen Z. I think I'm millennium. Is that the other one? So I think it comes a point when you realize when you are older that maybe I should have participated in this more, because I could have made a difference. Because now you sit back and realize, and you actually start blaming other younger people, like, you guys should stand up, you guys should start doing this, but I never did it. So I think that's where the problem starts. I want us to start motivating each other.
Each other, yes.
Can I
Yes.
just ask a question?
Yes.
Lindiwe, when you're talking about how when they have those youth things that they then call the youth to, and the youth do not turn out, right? Instead, we are abantu abadala. Is it because the message would have been conveyed to the youth, bayekela ukubuya, or is it because i-message yabivele ingafikanga to the youth? I'm just trying to understand that part.
Okay. From the way esengibone ngayo mina, imlayezo iyafika. But it's just an issue of being ignorant. Imlayezo iyafika. And imlayezo ifika the reason why kuyabantu abadala kuphela. Thina sabe sizwe lama youth. I feel like it's ngathini. We find it boring for me to go and sit here.
You also don't think it's your problem to go and attend
That's
those
very
things. They
true.
cannot be
Yeah.
talking about something that affects me. That's the
Exactly.
type
And
of
we
thing.
feel like
But
into
it
yabantu
does.
abadala, and we feel like I vele ungathiwa uzibuthe uthola into ucabanga ukuthi nguzibuthe umama yomele hambe. And okunye we just prioritize. I feel like it's an issue of prioritizing. You feel like being on my phone is better than going there. Yabo. But at the same time eminye impiko ayifiki kuma youth. But I think
What do you
Well,
mean?
I think
I to say something.
Okay, so mina personally, I can't say imlies are fake, right? I feel like a means of communication is poor. Like not everyone has got a cell phone, and these days, people they put social media in front. Not like long time ago, Box City, if there was something that was gonna happen, like I don't know,
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth was prioritized. So I feel like Ama youth, they don't get the information abakwazi, because most of them they don't have phones, and others can't use social media platforms. So that's how I feel.
So, just another question. So, if you're saying that imlayezo iyafika anti, but mostly we use social media, of which not a lot of people have cell phones. Ngapha sikhangele i-high rate of unemployment. Abantu, even if you have a phone, you can't buy data. So does that mean ukuthi abantu abathumela imlayezo leyo should then change from social media and be more proactive instead of just sending their things online? Baqalisa ukuya kubantu bona labo, like have outreaches and go and talk to those people.
So you want more effort to
Yes,
be put
we want
into
we want
delivering
them
this
to
thing.
be more proactive.
Like
deliverance ibe khona
All
nje.
means of communication to be accommodated, not just cell phones.
Maybe another thing, older people don't realize the importance of young people in these things, in these
very
meetings
true.
and stuff.
That's
That
the
is very
reason why.
true.
That is the reason why there is a meeting for young people. Kubuya abantu abadala, because ungaze uhambe ngathiwa kule ama meetings kazibuthe kathi singihambe all right. Meeting kazibuthe. If I start complaining or if I start saying out thina ama izinto ezifecta as youths, abarelate, number one. Number two, ngabantu abadala always be abantu abadala, and sometimes they will try to suppress whatever you're trying to say. They will try to crush you, right? For example, let's say nathi sengikhuluma indaba ze-mental health. Abantu abadala they don't believe in mental health, but yini izinto zabelungu ngokwabelungu depressed. Do you know depressed? What do you know about life? Yet these are real life situations. Yabo. So I think ukuthi indlela yona le yenza ukuthi laba youth asilele noma kule into eserious about bona bayenze begcine sebedonda because of what happened kudala.
Okay, speaking of izinto ezili affectayo, let's talk about challenges that young people face, especially in Zimbabwe, and sonke sinama Zimbabweans. We face a lot of challenges, and so maybe if we can dive deep into what challenges we face as the youth. We'll start in the center now.
Okay, so I feel like as youth people, we face the challenge of the unstable currency in Zimbabwe. It's hard for us to save money since the currency is unstable. To save money for starting purposes or for future. So it's to me it's a challenge.
One of the things, and all of us, we
It
face.
affects everyone.
What else?
I think singakhangela indaba engani it's talked about all the time. Like indaba yama teenage pregnancies. It's talked about all the time, but I feel like abantu are now just saying it. It's vague, it's cliche. Like nizafela lapha ngikhuluma ngama teenage pregnancies, kuphelele khonapho. Now, what initiative are we taking ukuze siqede ama teenage pregnancies or we reduce the number that is there? Because the moment you want to now start talking about sex, people they want to act as if it's a taboo. Yes, it's taboo.
It doesn't exist.
But it doesn't exist. But it actually does exist. Like Tina, I've got so many friends of mine who didn't manage to then continue with school because they were pregnant, omunye wabalama twins, omunye sekhaya sexotshiwe uthamba ehlala le ndoda yakhe. Those are the problems that we then face. But singakhuluma ngawo, they don't get that. Kuyakuthiwa abantwana bayazijwayeza. Like kwesinye isikhathi khonapha indaba yamablessa. Kuyathiwa umntwana inkazana sithandana lo baba omdala what. But abantu nxa bakhangela umntwana as the wrong person. What about the man yena lo omdala who is the perpetrator? Bathini ngaye? Bathi hayi umntwana lo ngiyohambe wayamyenga. So those are some of the problems that even if singaze sikhulume ngawo, kaya ukuthiwa hayi vele hayi lizama ukuzivikela wathi umsobho wasala amaqatha. But those are real life issues that we face, honestly.
Okay. Okunye, just to add on what you said, right? Okunye si affected kana. Let's say I get pregnant right now, right? Mistakes do happen. Akula muntu ungafuni kuba pregnant ingekho stable, right?
True.
Ingekho financially stable. Let's say I get married now. There is this issue ukuthi abadala bayahambisa bekwendisa. Behle bethi just go uhambe ehlala lobondulwane. Iqoqalisa khona ukuthi umuntu aqala uabuse. Right. The moment you start staying with someone, abuse because you have no one to tend to because your parents are the ones who forced you to come there, right? So you start abusing you, and awula anyone khona lapho uyalanda abantu. It's hard. Yikho abanye gcina sekusiba nama suicide. Yikho abanye bengathi khona and lo muntu onjalo futhi doesn't want to use protection. So kuphathela imikhuhlane, unwanted pregnancies. Yikho abanye sebegcina sebekhama abantwana. Or abanye babaleke baye emagoli and then they come back sick here. And then the other problem is unemployment, right? Unemployment is something that is affecting not only Zimbabwe but other countries. But what are we doing with that, right? How about we say kube ngama short courses for the youths? Ama youths abesenza something or maybe nganye or decision making or maybe ngento zokuthunga. It's better than sitting at home because I can generate something from there. I can sew that thing, at least something, especially for the girl child. I can do that and buy ama pets. We have got child-dated families. Can you imagine a child-dated family? Abazali they passed away one accident. It's a child-dated family. And the later wakhona family is the girl. Uthatha ngapha ama pets. You got abaqala khona ukwenza izinto zamablessa number 1. Number 2 kuqala ama sex workers. Because here if fast man that's the fastest means of making money. And they started doing that. And then the other thing footage it's what call this oh my god.
It's okay.
And then the other issue yokuthi we're not being heard. Our voices asizwakali man. And we have been preaching this. People have been coming and interviewing us and asking about what not, but it's not even changing. Our voices are not being heard, right? Not only in the country, not only in the community, but our own parents, they're not hearing us. I understand the generational bridge, but lokana ku affect kakhulu. Yukabanye sesicina sesiyenza i-drug abuse because you're trying to find something engaku distract from that stress, from that depression, right? If only our parents were also taught ukuthi depression and those mental health issues are real, it was gonna be better. Because I don't blame parents at the same time. Because ugogo depression wasn't there. It was there, but babengakwazi ukuthi there's depression. Bebekwazi nje njengento into part of life. But izinto sezitshintshile. Some of us they are now doing drug abuse. Abanye bethu sesile ama-daddy issues. Yikho abanye sebenza izinto zama-blessa and so on. But if only you could get platforms where we will talk with our parents, not only vent but sikhulume whatever is okungihluphe emoyeni lo mdala akhulume. Kube lama-parent and child whatsoever communication or counseling, it is gonna be better because we are the future parents. Imagine ngikhule with this hatred engiyilokhu ngiyigcina, ngikhule with this pain engiyizwayo, ngizaba ngumzali onjani? Because I am the next parent, I am the leader of this country, I am the now, I'm not the future, I am the now. Because abantu abadala sebekhulile, ngizaba ngumama onjani? What kind of a leader? I'll be very, very, ugcina sokusiba lama leaders abalulaka, abangalaleliyo, abama-narcissist, people abantu call this, abantu abangama ngiyabe manipulative. Right. Kunyenza ngicina sekunike elinye iside. Okunye kuqala usakhula, kukhule. And that's the reason why at the end of the day sigcine sesiblemana ukuthi ayizwani nje the country is ABC, it is leading the country. So it's because of the way we grow up. If only singaqalisa ukuthi silungise ama issues lawo.
Okay, ngiyalizwa guys, ngiyalizwa. And Spo and Lindy, you guys mentioned something. Nothing is being done.
Yes.
So let's try and talk solutions now. Because we've mentioned a lot, you guys have mentioned a lot of challenges that are being faced every single day. So let's talk solutions. And also, how do we motivate young people, other young people? Let your voices be heard. Say something. What you're saying matters. You know, it comes at it helps. It helps to know what the younger generation is thinking what. Because you are right when you're saying, you guys are the future, you are the leaders, you are the mothers, you are what this country needs. So what do we do? How do we motivate other young people to stand up, have their voices heard, and also the solutions to what you guys were talking about?
You know, it's very easy to win a young person. I have always told my friends that it's very easy to win a young person. First of all, anything for us without us is not for us. How about we start those peer educators? Whenever lifuna ukwenza something or a project or whatever it is ku community, kakube yimi umuntu omutsha okuyimi engidala into leyana, abantu abadala bebe supporta from behind the scenes. Kube yimi ehambayo ngibiza abantu uthi guys kulento enje asambe nini. Nxa bebona omunye wabo esenza into enjalo, it motivates them. Kubenza bazibuza kanti lo wenza njani? Lami I want to be like that person. Because babona a young leader and abanye bayafisa ukuba njalo. So akuyenziwe yithi izinto lezi, kube yithi abantu esilead izinto lezi. Ngathiwa kulama meetings kakube yithi esizabuza ama youth ukuthi guys, because we can relate to each other. And then ama solutions to unemployment, like I've said, asinyeke siqhatshe wonke umuntu. Yinto ekhona vele and into ebuhlungu eliqiniso. Wonke umuntu anyeke aqhatshwe. But asiqale nini ongama even ama taxi associations lawana. We are tired of ukuthi drive ngabantu abadala okukhulu. Right, you can't use accidents because umuntu omdala sediniwe, even there's eyesight tag isiyehlile. But how about uqhatsha abantu abasakhulayo kube yibo abantu abazasebenza laphana? How about ukuthi ufundiswe ama young people ukuthunga ama pads lani ufundiswe ukwenza ama sepa lani sizithengisele sibe independent sizenzele thina. Right. How about ukuthi nxa lifuna ukwenza those peer educators funa ukufundisa abantu about mental health, anyeke mbize a 70-year-old or a 60-year-old to come and teach me as much as a psychologist. We have got ama graduates abasanda graduates. Kabaphunyuzwe abantu abadala kabatrain these graduates kube yibo abatrainayo bebancedisele ndebe ngama mentors. But kakubuye ama graduates lawa graduate yekathesi kube yiwo abayazi bezosifundisa as psychologist, not ukuthi umuntu omdala ongangobaba ngibonga ngokhuluma kube nguyezo ngifundisa. The generational gap.
Yeah, lizula kuthiwa kabaphunyuzwa abantu abadala. What do you think, Nicole? How do we win you guys? How do they win us? How do they win us over?
Okay. I feel like if there is creation of organizations that mainly focuses on youth people, because some of the things that we don't do it because of we want to do them, especially doing blessers thing. No, it's not like because we want them, but just because of the things we like in life. I can be involved in in things that I have to sell my soul on, but maybe the reason would be that I can't afford pets. So if there are organizations that go and then they recruit people, especially youth people, to spread and to educate other youth, because it's, Mina, I would like it to hear something from you, like you understand amongst umuntu isize than mangitshela umuntu omdala. So I feel like ama youth, they should be encouraged to take part as well. So that's how I feel.
Okay, senzeni as well.
Okay, so what Lindiwe said and what Nicole said as well, ukuthi ama initiatives akhona, can we be in the forefront of the things? Because there's an organization that I work for, Amplifying Girls' Voices Through Digital Arts.
Okay.
We mainly focus on izinto zamankazana. And whenever we produce whatever we're producing, we are the brains behind the operation. The podcast, the magazines, yonke into, we are the ones who are behind it. And recently, last year, we went for a community outreach in Ngozimine. And there we talked to amankazana khona ngale. First of all, sasiyenze screening kulabantu abadala, the parents were there and stuff. Like our leaders, abantu ababesincedisa babekhona. And we tried to talk to the young girls. They didn't budge. Until we said bantu abadala sicelani liphume sizwe ebantwaneni ukuthi bathi. And we spoke to them. And yikho ukuthi beqalisa ukukhuluma ama problems that they were facing, and we discovered izinto shocking, you know. So mina bensacela ukuthi nxa sisenza ama initiative, let us be the forefronts. Abantwana, let them see a change iqala ngathi ukuthi nxa umuntu ongangami ekwanisa ukwenza into enje kuthi ukuthi lami I can do the same thing, you know. So siyacela ukuthi don't gatekeep. Abantu abadala, they shouldn't gatekeep. Khulumile uLindiwe kabaphunyuzwe sifakwe lathi phambili.
Not in a bad way though.
Not in a bad way. We still need them to lead us and guide us.
Exactly.
But we need to be in the front because we are the now, we are the future. We need to learn. Nxa bengabe lokhe bephathi kwama-office thina sizafunda njani. People are graduating, they're not getting jobs because balokhe bebambelele kumsebenzi yabo yakudala yona leyo. Abantu abazasebenza ngaphi. That's where you find abantu sebeqasa ukwenza ku-NS8. Uthola umuntu le degree in local governance. Usesiyayenza in-S8. Gazi lutho ngakho khona lokho. But she or he is forced to go to that extent ukuze athole i-livelihood. So bese sicela ukuthi masisenza izinto makube yithi esiphambili. Don't gatekeep. Sesicela.
And another thing, one thing that I've seen, one thing in Kodlukuluma, the issue of ukukhwezwa kwama-passport, the issue of ukukhwezwa kwama-tollgate, lezinye izinto ezikhweziweyo kusi-affectile thina amaNgesi kakhulu. Because some of us besiphila ngokuthi siphume phandle, ngihambe eHarare, ngihambe ngiyodwa izinto, ngiphenduke lapha ngizothengisa. Bemphila ngakho since I'm a graduate kungela msebenzi. But now that ama-tollgates sekhwelile, it means ukuthi le mali transport sekhwelile. Nxa imali transport sekhwelile kuthi ukuthi lezinto khona ngale sezikhwelile. Mamphe ngapha ngizothengisa, ngithengisela obani? Because we all know ukuthi akula mali these days, right? I'm not taking RTGS, right? I'm maybe let's say I'm taking forex. Bangaka abazabe le forex yakhona nale. There are few, and we are suffering at us because the issue ama-tollgates on nale is affected it nesiphila ngokuthengisa. Laba phuma besathengisa eMSC, ebesathenga eMSC, sithengisa ukuthenga isiphenduke lapha. Kuyas affected because if ngathi singaze ngifuna ucabanga ngithathe passport, $200. $200 nyaqestart is a business lesa. $400. Where am I gonna get that $400?
We can't
I'm
afford.
not working. Ngophi umzali unganika $400? Maybe my parent is a civil servant. Uzanika yiphi ipay yakhe phela. Which parent would do that? That's the reason why abanye besicina sesenza nes8 njengabo siboloko. Kumbe sesenza izinto as escape. We are going outside the country. And this is people outside the country. No, we are looking for greener pastures. It is hard in our country. It is hard to survive. And it's very painful for us young people because we never experienced the happy Zimbabwe. There were free newspapers, about the steamer about 30 cents. We never experienced that. Then we know they had Zimbabwe. And can you imagine after 5 years or after 10 years every day is a depression. Every day is depression for me.
If we can't afford basic commodities, umuntu evele esebenza. You work so that you can come back to work. Mawuholi endlini yaphenduka. Ukudla kukwani.
Enjoyment.
Nothing.
Wrap it up, Nicole.
Okay, so there is the issue of gender inequality. I feel like everyone is focused on a girl child only. The issue of a boy child is ignored. I've never seen a man like coming up front with, you know what, I actually want to focus on boys. Ask them what heckles do you come across with like as a boy child? Because if we were to check, most boys in my hood, like they've turned their lives into being drug addicts. Some of them they are they are thieves. So I think issue a boy child should also be highlighted because they also need help as well, because they are youth. Not only girls took played roles in the journey of independence. So even boys, because Karesi Tembela Masocha boys. So I'm a boy child, I think like they should be included in such things. You know what? How do we help you? Because it's not only us.
Well, the reason why people started focusing on the boy child is because the girl child was in danger. But I do agree with you, Wuti. I think it's time that we also aid our fund. Because high rates of suicide, they happen to males most of the time.
The drug abuse.
So I really do agree with that point. Okay, as we wrap up, I want just a sentence from each of you. What do you like? What do you love about being a Gen Z? Just one sentence and then we'll wrap it up. Being a Gen Z. Gen Z.
Being a Gen Z.
2K.
Dude.
What? I'm not a 2K, guys.
You're not. Wow.
I'm a 2000, but I'm not a 2K. So
what do you love about being a young person? Just one sentence. There must be something that you love.
Okay, I stay pushing P, but I love how we are so open-minded.
I love that too. What about you, Nicole?
Mina, the opportunities I've come across in my life, like I am proud to be a young person. If ever like I was given an opportunity to choose whether I want to be an older person or a younger person, like I'll go for this one. It's nice. The freedom.
Guys, we are so strong and we are intelligent. We are strong and intelligent. We are still here. Despite the economy, I'm still strong.
Well, I like how you guys are so outspoken about everything. I think the generation that shows no fear, and the better future is in your guys' hands. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you so much. So these guys are part of our Site Youth Network, and so they were talking about being at the forefront, and they're going to be helping me produce this show. So I'm sure it's going to be fun. So thank you guys for joining us. And thank you guys for tuning in and watching. So see you later. Bye.
Ciao.